Hi guys, it's your boy Bigo. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about gold. We're going to be doing a top-down analysis on what happened on gold throughout last week and what will likely to happen next week. So this is what happened yesterday. If you can see my screen, this is what happened yesterday on gold. If you are among the traders that took loss yesterday, so this is why you probably took loss yesterday, because a lot of traders took loss yesterday, and this is what happened. Gold future distributed by CME outrage or road court old school settlement at market top. An outrage at exchange operator CME altered gold future trading with prices closing at 4,221. A true utterance. Trading could be more volatile than usual today as US markets open for half a day and liquidity is likely to be thin. Kathleen Brooks from STB added to this a distribution on the CME trading exchange would also affect trading across FX stocks, commodity, and some bonds. Gold future climbed above the $4,200 mark, and we're on track for a weekly gain of 3.5%, bound by expectation that the Federal Reserve will lower rate interest further this year. According to the Fed Watch Tool, traders are now pricing in a nearly 85% chance of December cuts after dovish comments from policymakers earlier this week. So I'm going to be explaining that on this video, and I'm going to be doing a top-down analysis on what happened on gold. And yeah, the Fed is going to be likely to cut rates in December again, and I think that's a good news for the markets. So before we dive in, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also leave a comment below on what you think will happen or what is happening on gold right now. A lot of people are saying gold is going to hit 5K. So let's see how it goes. So right now, the daily time frame, you can see my charts on the daily time frame now. So let's get into it. First of all, we're on a very massive bullish trend. We already identified that here we're on a bullish trend from the daily already. We're on a very nice bullish trend. Market is moving really well. On a bullish trend already, we already identified that. So let's go to 4 hours time frame. Now on the 4 hour time frame, you can see how easy it is already. So I'm going to show you guys what happened around oil. I'm going to backtest this market and show you guys what happened. I don't want to analyze further first. I want us to start from behind. So let's go to 1 hour time frame first. Yeah, let me show you guys what happened. All right. So at this level last week, price was kind of ranging, you understand, moving with imbalance. You see that price was kind of ranging. It was price was ascending down, then was still ascending above, but it wasn't clear, you understand? It wasn't clear after practically the government just opened and all that. So it was still affecting price very well because the government just opened and a lot of things have not yet been balanced, you understand? So that's what basically happened that throughout the last 2 weeks. And that's what happened all year. I mean, price was moving this way. Oh yeah, so and these are our demand zone. This is like the most previous strong demand zone, forward demand zone here, our forward demand. So right now, we already see that this market is on a bullish trend. So this is what we practically expect. It already is this demand zone by high, low, high, right? That's what everybody was expecting. Mind you, the market did that, but it was clearly ranging, you understand? So let's okay, this is 1 hour time frame. So let's see what happened. Market go to this zone. Mind you, there's a sort of resistance zone here, and the market started selling from that zone. So there's a resistance here. The price is selling from, and go back to this support zone, making it a demand zone now, current demand zone, and it broke the structure. Now, as soon as price broke the structure, everybody's waiting for price to retest the zone, to do something like this, right? Do something like this, right? But let's see what price did. So price actually came back to that level, and yeah, even if price did not retest the main level, he actually created the support and retested the support. So I would definitely want to buy from that support that I created from this support, and he retested it. I'll buy at this retest, then set my TP at this level, then probably my SL at this level too. You understand? So here there's a support here, and this is like the most previous support that I was expecting it to come and retest, instead he created this support and he retested that support. Now there's something I want to tell you guys about, but I'll show you guys where that happened. Whenever you're trading gold, if you're a good trader out there, whenever you're trading gold, always wait for a liquidity sweep. You understand? Always wait for a liquidity sweep before you enter a trend. Before you join any trend, whether the market is selling or buying, always wait for a sweep. Always ensure to always see that, okay, the market already sweep this liquidity and is going to this direction. You understand? Like always wait for the market to always show a clear sweep of liquidity. And mind you, the market can always show you a sweep of liquidity and also create another form of liquidity and still sweep it. That's fine. But if you do not see a clear sweep of liquidity and you enter this market, you're definitely going to take a loss. Now, see what price did here. Even if price do not get to this level, I'll definitely already close this trade. If I see maybe price is ranging, because price started ranging kind of on 1 hour time frame, started ranging because there were still sellers in this market. So price started ranging at this level, started ranging. So let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. There's something I want to share with you guys that happened that really, really, really scared me. And I know that a lot of traders will take loss there too. So now, yeah, price was ranging here, right? You see the range here at this level. After price did all this whole thing, and at this buy level, after price did all this whole thing, after price did all this whole thing, there was a break of structure to the upside, right? It's still the market still eats TP practically, but if I was in that trade, because I didn't take that trade, I didn't take it. If I was in that trade, I already closed that trade already. So let me show you guys something. You see that market broke structure, right? Started ranging and broke structure to the upside. Now, at this level, this is where a lot of traders will take loss. A lot of traders will take loss. Now, this is one thing about liquidity sweep. If you notice, now, a lot of traders wait for price to retest this level because it's just easy for you to see that, oh, there's a resistance there. The price will just make that resistance become a support level, right? We testing it to buy, right? This is where a lot of traders. Sorry. This is what a lot of traders would like to see in the market, right? Right? You can retest high, low, high, you understand? But mind you, this what happened. Or the 15 minutes time frame. Let's go down to the 5 minutes. So we'll have a very clear view of what happened. Now, just stick with me, please, because it might be a little bit confusing. But if you settle down and listen to me very well and stick with me throughout this process, you will definitely understand what happened here. Now, if you notice what price did here, high, low, high, low, equal high, change of character. Mind you, whenever you see a equal high or equal low, always know that there's a change of character already. So price, even if price go back to that very level again, there's already a change of character occurring low. Now, we already create equal high. Now that equal high became initial. It's supposed to create equal low. It's supposed to create equal low to create another high. But now it created equal high, then it started selling to the downside, making that initial low, right? Then lower low, lower high, lower equal low again. Now that's the liquidity is creating already. Now all these things that happen that is just happening here that you're seeing equal high, equal low. If I was to trade, like if I was to take any position right now, I would like to wait. Do you know why? Because this is already the inducement happening now. I don't know what will happen exactly. Now, I already created this equal low, that it went and create high again. Like the fuck. Why bother to create another high when you already created lower low, lower high? Is it not just for you to create another lower low? That's liquidity. Now, a lot of traders will be waiting at that level. Now, it created a high, then just for you to come and create another lower low. Like it came back to this very imbalance, this very ranging level. Some call it imbalance, some call it ranging accumulation, whatever you want to call it. So it came back to this very ranging level and started buying. Now, mind you, that's why I always like to wait for confirmation before I join any trade. And that confirmation is maybe that liquidity sweep. Now, the liquidity sweep was just this level. It came back to this very level and swept all the liquidity, and started buying back. Then created this high, low, equal high, low, equal high again, low, then higher low, higher high. You understand? Like, and so on and so forth, like that. That's how I started buying. Now, if you were in this market and you wanted to buy at this level, you're already taking a loss. Like, any lot of trader that took loss in this market, and you were buying at this level, you're already taking a loss. You understand? You're already taking a loss, and the market started buying. And this will just happen to a lot of traders every golden time. It happens, or even if you buy at this level, you're already taking a loss. If you buy at this level, you're already taking a loss. So that's why it's always good for you to wait for a liquidity sweep, and which is the confirmation on any market, on any position you are taking, on any position, on any market. Always wait to see a clear liquidity sweep that confirms your direction. That confirms that, okay, this market is going to buy. That confirms that, okay, this market is going to sell. You understand? That's one thing about liquidity sweep. Once you see a clear liquidity sweep, there's always a confirmation. And mind you, whenever a price sweep liquidity in the market, there's always a push with momentum. If it's selling, it's going to sell with momentum. If it's buying, it's going to buy with momentum. So that's one thing you should always understand, and always follow the trend, guys. Always follow the trend. And this were I bought last week. As soon as I saw this movement, I already knew that this is a clear liquidity sweep, and I bought at this level. This is what I buy, guys. I bought at this level. I bought at this level, and I hold the trade to this very level. Immediately I saw retracement, I already closed my position. I bought at this level and set my SL. this level. That's why I got my trade last week, Friday. This is what happened. Despite the CME closing and all that, and this will also caused this volatile in the market on Friday, because a lot of people that took losses were like, I'm so surprised. What happened? What's happening good? What's happening good? And a lot of them didn't know what happened. So this is what basically happened last week in gold. So for me, I already think gold is already buying, and I think gold is going to hit 5K dollars. Yeah, that's for sure. Gold is going to keep on buying and it's going to hit 5K dollars. That's for me. It's not like I have any specific assurance that it's going to hit 5K. But one thing about the market is just that everything is going well right now. The economy is at stable pace despite everything that is happening. Economy is still at a very good, stable pace. Yeah, and the Feds are ready to pause rate again. So yeah, I'm very sure gold's going to hit 5K before January. Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure it's going to hit 5K before January. So let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. You can see that the last all-time high was 4,243. So and price is currently at and price closed at 4,216. So it's already close to the all-time high. And if gold breaks this all-time high, that's gold hitting 5K. If another bullish candlestick close above this all-time high, trust me, gold's going to hit 5K. It's going to hit 5K for sure. So I think that's what basically happened last week. And the market was kind of rough due to the government shutting down and they opened again. Everything was just trying to keep balance. So that's what really happened last week that made the market really rough. And I think next week will be better. Yeah. I think next week will be better because the Feds are cutting rate and a lot of things is going well, actually. Yeah, a lot of things is going well, despite the other things that is still not going well. And I think a lot of things is going well. So, one thing you should know is that despite trading, like despite you coming to the market with the uncertainty and all that is happening, in reality, you really do not know what's going to happen next. Understand? You really do not know what's going to happen next. You just gotta do what you're gonna do, have a plan. You understand? So that's just the same thing with trading. You just gotta do what you're gonna do and have a plan. You understand? So that's just it. And I think gold is going to hit 5K for sure. So if you have your equity out there, don't be scared to trade. Don't be scared because you took losses last week. Because I know a lot of traders took losses last week. The market was really rough, and I wasn't in the market at all. I was not even trading too much last week. I only took two positions. Yeah. So, and I'm going to be sharing my trades because I got some people asking me if I'm really trading or not. So I'm going to be sharing my trades with you guys from next week. I'm going to be sharing my trades, my entry points and my closing points with you guys. And even if I take a loss, I'll share it. If I win, I'll share it. So if you're here, stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and always leave a comment below on what you think. So peace, guys.